All right, YouTube Axis Allies brethren, welcome back to Turret 2 for this 42.2 version variant edition game between No Limit as the Axis powers and myself, Captain Jack, as the Allies. This is UK's first round turn. So for production, they have 31 IPCs to spin. They're going to be spending 30 of them on 6 tanks at 18 and 1 bomber at 12. So that's 30. I have one IPC left over to spend for next round. Okay, so for combat this round, we have, first off, we're going to have this battleship move into C-Zone 34 for bombardment. This transport is going to pick up an infantry and artillery in India and move them into Egypt. The infantry from Anglo-Egyptian Sudan is going to move into Egypt, and the infantry from Transjordan is going to move into Egypt. So we've got 3 infantry, 1 artillery, and battleship bombardment. So that'll be battle number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm trying to make these videos not so long. So we're going to come in here with a battleship at 1 4-hit die. We've got 1 infantry promoted by an artillery at a 2-hit die, an artillery at a 2-hit die, and then 2 regular infantry attacking at 1. So that'll be the first round. We really need the battleship to hit here for this to even have a chance to go well. So let's see what happens. And the battleship did hit, and one of the green die hit, and so did one of the infantry attacking at 1. So we'll say that the artillery, the infantry, and the battleship hit. So that'll take care of all 3 land units of Germany in Egypt. 2 tanks and an infantry. They do get to fire back, however. So that's 2 blue die at 3 and 1 green die at 2. So let's see what happens here. Here's their return fire. And all 3 hit. All 3 of them hit. So go figure. That is my luck right there. So we lose 3 infantry. UK loses 3 infantry, but they do take back Egypt with an artillery. Do take back Egypt with an artillery. All right. Next battle is going to be this fighter from Gibraltar is going to fly 1, 2, 3 spaces and go up against this 1 lone transport. So we've got 1 fighter at a 3 and 1 transport defending at a 1 with a black hit die. So we can roll this all together. Neither one hits. Neither one hits, so we'll roll again. Fighter against transport. Fighter against transport. In this game, transports defend at 1. And the fighter hits this time. So that makes sense. The fighter hits. The transport misses. The transport in C-Zone 17 for the Germans has been destroyed. This fighter is going to go ahead and land in going to land in Egypt. Okay. So, next combat, we're going to have one of the fighters from UK is going to travel 2 spaces into C-Zone 5 and take on that transport as well. So we're going to do that again. 1 fighter against 1 transport. Hopefully my luck's not going to run out here with this transport fire. And it did not. But each time we roll, there's a bigger chance of it hitting. All right, come on, fighter, come on. All right, just like last time. Fighter hits, and the transport misses. So the transport in C-Zone 5 here has been destroyed. All right, so next we've got an amphibious assault on Norway. We've got this transport is going to go up to Sea Zone 3, bring an infantry and an artillery with it up against that lone German infantry unit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be infantry and artillery. Infantry and artillery. Okay. All right, so infantry and artillery attacking at a 2. And this one black 6-sided dice will be representing the German infantry defending at a 2. Come on. What's wrong with the focus here? Okay, there we go. Right, here we go. So, 3 misses. Infantry, the UK and the Germans, all 3 missed. Again. And the Germans actually hit this time. 1 hit. So the infantry, UK infantry, will be destroyed. So now it's just an artillery against an infantry. I knew I should have brought that fighter in there. So it's just an artillery against an infantry. Both misses. A 4 and a no hit. Here we go again. Again, no hit by the UK, and the German infantry misses as well. I knew I shouldn't have done this. Here we go again. What is wrong with the focus on this thing? Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. Misses again. Another roll. Finally, a hit by the artillery and a miss by the infantry, the German infantry. All right, so Norway is now back to the UK. So that German infantry unit has been destroyed. UK takes back over Norway with an artillery. I'm going to go ahead and move up UK for Norway and Egypt back up to 33. The Germans will go down from 41 to 39 for Egypt and back down 2 more for Norway, down to 37. Okay, that was a lot more stressful than it should have been. Cheap out that unit. Okay, and last but not least, you know, if I've got a bomber, I've got to do a bombing run. So, I've got 1 fighter escorting 1 bomber going to Berlin for a bombing run. So I think I have to roll these separately because we got to know whether we're shooting at the bomber or the fighter or the bomber. So one hit die shooting at the fighter, and it misses. It misses. Maybe you do. Maybe you can roll them at the same time. I guess you can. Anyway, I don't think it really matters as long as they're rolled for. All right, so here's for the bomber. Yeah, they should have been rolled at the same time. I think they should have been rolled at the same time. Sorry, No Limit. I think that's more on me because if you get a hit, it's supposed to go against I want it to go against my fighter, not my bomber. But anyway, here's the roll for the bomber. And that was a miss. All right, so we'll roll 1 6-sided die, see what kind of damage is done to the Berlin factory. And it was a 4. So 4 damage to the Berlin factory. All right. So I believe that will do it for all. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There is more combat. The destroyer battleship and cruiser in Sea Zone Let me pause this and think about if I want to do this or not.